Hello. How are we doing tonight, everyone? Oh, my chat just flipped around. Hi, everybody. Get to all messages. It didn't like that. It flipped on and off and all the things. So, how is everyone tonight? We are on day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. Hi, Miss Kristen. How are y'all? Did you guys get snow? Or you said it wasn't snowing last night? Boy, we got about 5-6 inches down here. Geneva, hi. Miss Pam, hello. Hi, Cindy. Yep, day 4. We're officially 1/3 of the way through our 12 days by the end of tonight. So, how are we doing? Hi, Melinda. No worries. Good to see you tonight. Oh, my goodness. All the notifications. I can't get those to turn off. Romola has rain in Kansas. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. My friend in Parker said that everything pretty much melted off. So it didn't last long what they had too. So ours, however, hi Sherry, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Our snow, however, will be lasting a little while. I mean, as long as we had it, Jeff shoveled and got it down to the pavement, and it was melting because the sun, quote unquote, not much of it, the daylight was hitting it. And it was almost refreezing in the shade as fast as it was melting. It was rather strange. So how are we all doing tonight? I'm trying to pre-open some baggies as we go here. I got them sorted by season for what we're working on tonight, but opening up some bags, getting them ready to show. So tonight is day 4, 12 days of Christmas with me, Becky, at Vintagevikingtreasures here in snowy Colorado Springs. We are, oh good to hear, Pam. We are having Merry Miniatures, and I also have some other Hallmark pins tonight if we have time. All Hallmark items then. So yes, thank you. The thumbs up, the subscription on the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and then you can click the little bell for all the notifications so you know when we are going live, especially these last days, almost about 8 days left then for the rest of this year for going live. And then I'm taking a little time off into January. So good night, Laura. Hello, Laura. Good evening, probably would be the correct greeting. Hi, Mary Beth. Not Mary Beth. Carrie Ann. Oh, man. 4 calling birds, right? I might need as Helen likes to say, I might need one of those phone a friends this evening at this time. So tonight we have Kristen will be doing our modding for us, right? And then I think Friday and Saturday will be back to Kim again. So they're sharing all the extra stuff, and I appreciate them helping out. It certainly is very helpful as well. I know, there's Mary Beth. Hi, Mary Beth. I thought I saw you earlier. It must have just flipped up on the chat. See, I'm not just seeing things. Welcome. So, let's see. I will be doing invoicing probably after tonight. I will try and get people that have purchased throughout these last 4 days that combined invoices and start sending out some invoices. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Hi, Trisha. Good to see you. There's Kim. There's our other moderator. She'll be back up tonight for Kristen. How's that? Or at least if she's watching a little bit. She doesn't have to keep both eyes open and on the screen tonight. Let's see. I will be combining invoices for these last 4 nights. And I try not to send out invoices until we hit at least $20 because otherwise the fees outweigh the doing the invoice, because it's a percentage fee plus a processing fee per invoice. And otherwise I'm losing like, $1 on a $2 or $3 invoice, and that's just kind of silly. So could just be on the lookout for those as we go along. We are keeping open boxes until the end of the 12 days. And then after Christmas, I will be weighing everything up and sending out the shipping invoices. As I receive payment for those shipping invoices, I will start putting things out in the mail. So depending on how crazy changing up the booth starts going between Christmas and New Year's, will be how fast I can get to the post office. So, let's see. The majority of the items will be as a, I have multiples of some things. So I will give you a start price, and if there are multiple people that come in, we'll turn it into an offer up on the Merry Miniatures tonight. If not, the first person that comes in and we only have one person in, I will try not to be super duper fast and account for some of the lag. And otherwise, we'll just go back and make it work and get caught up, just like they did when they hollered at me last night when I missed a couple of things. Because sometimes on my phone, literally, I see 2 inches of chat, which accounts for about four comments, and then I have my tablet open where I can see about 10 at a time. So if the chat jumps, sometimes I miss it, and that's why we have to have all these extra eyes in here to help us out. So yes, the consolidating of the booth will be interesting. I did do a little bit of a straighten up today at the booth, and I probably will be taking a few more things in there tomorrow and try and get as much out before Christmas as we can. So without further ado, do we know what Merry Miniatures are? I know, for sure. So Merry Miniatures were made by Hallmark. I don't know when they started. I know that there are some that date back into, I think, the late 70s, such as like this style here. And then they started making them a little bit smaller, like this. Oh, they're going to jump right out of my hands. And they are similar to the same kind of materials that they do their ornaments with, but they are tiny, say 1.5 inches tall, give or take. Now, there are a few that are a little bit larger, like this one, and some that get even smaller, which are itty bitty, like this little guy here. They did them for almost all the holidays. They started doing years on them, marking. Oops, speaking of which, we're going to need that. We're going to need those cheaters out tonight to look at the years. And sometimes they did a series, kind of like their ornaments. I know, especially in the Valentines, they did like a teddy bear series, and they'd put out and they'd mark them on the back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whichever year they came out. So I know I haven't been in a Hallmark store in forever. I have a couple sets that came out, so I'm going to offer those together as a group. So those will be a little bit different. And I think that's pretty much the gist of it. If there's any questions, let me know as we go along. Are you ready, Miss Kristen? I think I'm going to start with Christmas, since that's the closest holiday to us currently. I don't have a lot of Christmas, but I thought I would. Oh, he's Halloween. Fall. Got it. here we go. All right. This is probably one of the oldest ones I have. This is a Christmas mouse. This guy probably needs to start at $8. He is, what I really need is a small ruler. Let's try this. So you can see, let's see, can you see how tall he is? He's about 2.5 inches tall. I don't know if that helps or not. And he is about a little over 2 inches wide. Now, there's no year denoted on the bottom of this one. It just says Hallmark cards. I do know I've had this in an ornament as well. So this Christmas mouse is one that they have used several different times, ways in each different collection. Oh, and prizes. We are doing prizes tonight. Every night this week, anyone who makes a purchase, I'm putting your name down on the list, and I will be drawing 2 names per evening for prizes. And he does. Let's see. So if I get him close, do you see his green? They're kind of a Christmas color green. And then when the black light comes on, they kind of go to a lime green look. Which is that, that roller skating rink kind of look to the neon ones. I have no idea if any other ones. Well, not really. This probably be the one the most because of the age of it. So we can count this down for Cindy. Or just claim it for Cindy. She's the only one in there. And we'll just say sold to Cindy. I'm going to try and do a couple trays here. Make sure everything stays on as we go. This one's going to be a choice. I have the Nina and the Santa. Oops, wrong one. I had it first. Santa Maria. These will be a $2 choice. Here, it's the play on the word with Santa from the Pilgrim ships. He's on this little ship. Oh. Well, I tried to stay a little bit, it went a little bit long the other night. I tried to stay about 2 hours. He's got presents and a little teddy bear. So I'm missing the third one. I don't know if I ever had it. And they have the stickers underneath. So this one said $3.50 originally. Ooh, and that one was $3 originally. Let's see if there's a date on them. Nope. Yep, right there. It wants to focus on me tonight. Let's focus right there. 1982 Hallmark. And if no one is terribly interested in the year, I will. Oh, 1992. Yep, 1992. So we have Santa and the Nina. You know what? You guys are not the first ones to tell me that. I have been told by many people that they're falling asleep. Part of it is a little later time that I start. Some of it's all the time zone things, and some of it is apparently my soothing voice for putting people to sleep. I have a friend here in town. She says, I get in bed, put you on, and go right out to sleep within a half an hour. She said, it's wonderful. It's so good to go to sleep listening to your voice. I think she's kind of funny about it. So, all right, we're going to leave those 2 and go on to the next guy. So this will be choice as well. We can do $3. Well, let's just start at 2. It's easiest. So we'll just start at 2. This is the little elf for a teacher with a bell, 1989. Yeah, well, it just checks all those boxes, doesn't it, Cindy? And this one's got a little elf with a package behind his back, and it says 1989 on the tag. That saves my eyes from all the It should be marked, and they also have the little silver foil tag underneath. I might just leave these on. They'll kill my eyes later, but you know, it's easier than on again, off again. So we have the teacher bell, and then the little elf with the present behind his back. So I had a few of these. I don't know where I got. I had a bunch, and I brought them last year. And then I knew that I had a big collection of them from the early 90s when I worked at Hallmark and I did the different shows. And then when we were moving stuff around at Mom's house, going through boxes, we found an entire gallon-sized Ziploc baggie full of this round of Merry Miniatures. So that's where they were. Didn't even realize that they had been stored away. There, I think what happened was they were even out. I can't even tell you. They were out way back. I'm guessing over 10 years ago. So when she moved and things got rearranged, they just got stuck in one of the boxes of inventory, and we found them back. So I was like, I'm going to save those for the 12 days of Christmas. That'll be perfect. So, all right. Next up, I have two of these guys. They're a little puppy dog holding a present, marked 1991, $2 start. They each have their little tag underneath and the Hallmark mark. And they are just itty bitty. Let's see. Yeah, the majority of these are under 1.5 inches tall and just about an inch wide. They are great for the little whatnot shelves, like the type cut shelves for miniatures. If you have little collections like that. Or they're good for kids too, because they are resin and they're not breakable. However, I do know like one like this guy, he is 2 pieces where they made this and then attached it to the puppy. So I know some of them have come apart in the past because that's how they put them together in the first place. So I've just seen them do that before. All right, we're gonna, oh, wait, here's another Christmas one. Little puppy coming out of a present. Open Me First, 1991, $2 choice. They're really fun with all the details. Because I had a miniature shelf when I was a kid, that I just automatically was drawn to these. So, okay, let's see. I'm going to make sure that I'm trying to make sure that I'm offering any choices or duplicates up at the same time. This is a bigger guy. And, if I'm going too fast, you just let me, oh, there we go, Cindy. Cindy and Pam are both on the puppy in the box. So Cindy, I think I see first. So Miss Pam, if you want to be 3 or higher, this is for me and that lag. Cindy B, put you on that list first. Pam's coming in at 3. They canceled everything down here today in Colorado Springs. All the school districts. Cindy is out. All right. All the school districts, even Jeff got canceled because he works at the college on the south side of town. So this will be Pamela. I got you. Thank you so much. Put you on the list. Right. So yeah, he went out shoveling. He shoveled ours. He shoveled his mom's. I don't know where else he went today, but Halloween, no. Thanksgiving, little bear holding a basket of corn. This is a real little ribbon around his head. He'll start at 3 because he's the bigger size. So like I said, here is the difference between the two. So this is the small little one. This is the big guy, the Pilgrim or Native American bear. Let's see, what do we got? 1988. And like I was saying when we did cookie cutters the other day, there was also a price guide and identification guide out for the Merry Miniatures back in the day in the late 80s as well. They had the ornaments, the Merry Miniatures, and the cookie cutters, like as a book, a spiral bound little book. He's a cute little guy. I like the teddy bears. There's Mom. That's right. Didn't have to shovel at Mom's today. We might as well do a choice. Well, I don't know if it'll go faster one at a time or a choice. This is the little bear. Same style. And this one is holding a basket of apples, 1989. And there is his mark on the bottom. $2 for the, so all these will be, I want to try and stay at 2 and the bigger ones will be 3. Hopefully that'll help, unless I get to the sets. Then we have at least some consistency. I like the bears. I think it's also because my grandma liked the teddy bears. So we're just going to put all the bags for later over there. I gotta take this one off. That's awful. All right. Thanks, Kristen. Hi, Zeus. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? But see, the problem is I had, well, this is how I bagged them before, in the baggies, to keep a sticker on and a price tag on. And in my booth this time, I put the sticker and I taped all the way around because the stickers don't stay on. Neither one is a really good way to still see the figures, but I don't know, those were the choices at the time when I did them. Let's get this tape off so we can see this little fox. So this is like the chef in the kitchen, the mama fox with her apron, bringing out a slice of pie. But look at that little face. She is a small, well, she's not a big one. She's technically a smaller one. So she's a $2 start. And the year is 1991. I think Hallmark has done a great job over the years altogether. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. Now we have a little squirrel, also in that Native American little feather outfit, but this one is holding a pie. Look at her paw prints. She is 1993. $2 start. I like all the detail that they put into these. Melinda wants the fox and the squirrel. Okay. So I have Melinda, fox, squirrel, two each. Thank you. Next, we have the little chipmunk or squirrel, and he is sleeping by the little corn stalks. And this is year 1990. So, I mean, part of it is what they did is they continued like the series. So that's the same motif, same characters, different setting, so that you can build a little collection and a little scene year after year, which is, you know, Hallmark is all about building collectors. And they were pretty good at it too. Now the last Thanksgiving theme one I have, this is Cameron the cat. This character came out, let's see, 1995. He's a $3 start. And they took this little calico cat and put him into all the different seasons and occasions and carried that through for that year. So hopefully there's some other examples of him as we go. That's the bummer about working at some place like Hallmark, is that every time they bring something out, you have to add to your collection. So I see Kristen in at 3, and then I see Melinda. So Melinda, would you like to be 4 or higher on this one? And Melinda, I forgot to put you on the list. We got you there. Well, that's the beauty of what we're doing, is it can turn into an offer up. So if you don't want to go higher, that's what you say. I'll just be out to whoever it is above you there. So that works. All right, perfect. Thank you both. And now I can't remember how to spell your name. It's been a day. Perfect. Got it. All right, next I have Halloween. There's only a couple Halloween. I think they were kind of they were popular. So this is a little spotted puppy dog. These are the $2 size. And he's in his little dragon outfit. Look at that, the teal shiny outfit with the fuchsia spines or spikes down his back and his little tail. So adorable. Let's see, can we almost read it there? 93 is the little puppy dog. Oh, poor guy. I love the color combination on this one. So I see, yep, we have Tammy in it too. And as long as what does one stay? All right. Sold to Tammy. Tammy, that's vintage finds. Wonderful. You're in the drawing. The other Halloween I have is this little owl on top of the jack-o'-lantern, covering his eyes. There's the back. There's his tag. Let's see if we can find a year on him. It's probably under the tag. Oh, there it is. 1993. It's right here on the back side. Right? Ooh, right there. He's like, oh, I can hardly look. All right. Well, look like we're at, yep, we had multiple people who started at 2. Mom went in at 3. You all know how to do it from there. That's exactly how it works. I wish I could find more of these all the time. I don't know if they still make these or not, honestly. I haven't seen them for a long time. Like I said, I haven't even been in a Hallmark for a long time. Mom is out. So I see, let's see, we have Tammy first at 4. Let me say owl with pumpkin. Midge is out. So Midge Mom sold to Tammy. Thank you. See how fast you guys are? Good job. All right, so I have some like everyday ones, or I have summer next. Let's see. This is an everyday. Let's go with the everyday. $2. Here's a little graduation. Hooray, 1991. Puppy dog graduating year. I know somebody who graduated that year. You guys did that super fast. See, we're getting in the groove. Good job. And then we're going to put him to the side. Let's see. That's that. This is a teacher. The teacher. Now I have to open up some more bags. I should have opened. Wow. I hate opening them all, but I think that's what we have to do. Graduated 93. Well, I graduated in, actually, I graduated 1990. There's the owl on the book. It's got the gown and the mortarboard. $2 one. Let's do this one here. I know. Yes, Ma. You obviously graduated before me. That's kind of how it has to work, right? Oh my goodness, the tape. Oh, well. All right, we're switching gears. I have two of this guy. He is the elephant with Happy Birthday 1990. He'll be $2. There's his little tail in the back. And there's his marking underneath. And I have two of those available. The tape is just really hard to get off of this one, so I'm showing this one first. All right. Page 1956. Yep, we're all showing our age. Oh, Midge is in it too. I will just keep working on this one while you. We have Midge in at 2 on the elephant. You just need to let me know once you're counted down if you'd like one or both. Just in case you have twins that you have a 1990 birthday or an elephant birthday for. And I'm going to put you on our list. Got it? Yay. Thank you, Mitch. Watch for how many you need. Perfect. Thank you so much. So there's one still available. Anybody else wants an elephant birthday? Next up, I have a teacher. It says for teacher with a raccoon, and he's hiding the apple behind his back with a 91 on it. There is his sticker. It's this size. He's a little taller than some of these. Yep. Let's see, it's right there in his shirt as well. This almost reminds me of the Critter Sitters. Just a little bit. Well, we're just seasoned, right? We have survived. I mean, gotta celebrate every year, every month, every birthday. Another teacher, 1990 report card, teacher A+, a little mouse. I mean, we don't celebrate and, I mean, it's like a victory every time we get back around to our birthday, in my opinion. So, Melinda would like the mouse. Okay, I will give a little bit of time for the lag on that one. Mouse. Got it. Thank you. I have to tell you, these guys just make me happy. All these little miniatures. Well, it's a good thing everybody can't see and hear us all the time. They don't hear us like groaning and creaking, going up and down the stairs and getting up out of the chair. This is a get well puppy. He says, hope you're feeling better soon. Let's see if I can find a date on him. 1990. He's a $2 start. He's got that classic, wrap the scarf around his face, like he has a hangover or a toothache or something. He's on the little water bottle. Looks like Pamela would like the puppy. Thank you so much. Where was she? Here you are. Trying to sort them as we go. Save me some time later. Okay. Thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you, Melinda. I have a baby, like a newborn, like a welcome baby. He's in a tiny bag. It is a little flocked bunny with the blocks that spell out baby. Oh, Mom's gonna take the raccoon. All right, I got you, Ma. And let's see, what year is this one? 1991. Oh, there it is. Turn the side of the blocks. Didn't have to read that little itty bitty print on the bottom side. All right, Mom, I got you for the raccoon, and I'm going to put you on the prize list. All right, we need another paper. Where did I just put it? There it is. One for Mom. Perfect. So this was the bunny. It is flocked. I don't know if that shows up or not. That little fuzzy on there. Thanks, Midge. I just think they're really fun. I have a little bunch of miniatures right outside the camera right there. And I have a few little ones that just kind of sit up on my shelf. They're too small to put out, and I haven't had a theme to add them to. This is a princess little kitten. She's got like a little star fairy wand. I think she's an everyday, or she might have been a Halloween. She might have been a Halloween dressed up kitten. 1993. I bet you she was Halloween. Regardless, that kind of carries over to all different seasons because, dress up is all times of the year, right? And it's got that metallic pink paint on it as well. I see Cindy in it too. good. Let's see, where is that's Melinda? Got it. Thank you, Cindy. Next up is a wedding. Will be the $2 size. It is a little bear couple, bride and groom in the pastels. All the detail of the dress and his hat. Let's see, the year is 1994. Imagine that. I just don't even have a miniature shelf even up anymore. I have a few littles that are just kind of tucked in with other things. But they're almost, they're really pale. They're not as, I mean, and that sounds different. They're just a little different colorway than, say, the Thanksgiving teddy bear. All right. We're going to start on the summer ones. Let's see. Let me make sure. Let's see. There's 2 of those. 1 of those. Okay. Here is the Cameron. He is a $3 start. He's just a little bit bigger size. So this is the tourist summer vacation Cameron cat. A little bit taller. 1994. Got the tourist visor with the camera and the lei, and his Hawaiian shirt on. See the flowers on the shirt. A little bit different look to the Cameron ones. I'm not quite sure where that character came from. Next, I have 2 of this guy. 2 of them. It's a little hedgehog. He's a $2 start. He's a little hedgehog holding a hot dog. And he is from 1993. And so, like, for comparison, there's Cameron and the hedgehog. There we go. Just a little bitty guy. I don't know if this ruler helps or not. He's just an 1 3/8 tall. Gone to a carnival, summer festival. Little chipmunk going on a hike. Got his backpack and his hat, his walking sticks. Stick, 1, singular, boots, plural. And he is an itty bitty guy. Could be a hedgehog. Hedgehog with a hot dog. That could be bad. Autocorrect would get you on that one. 1991. I only have 1 of those. I see, I think, who do you see first? Mom is in first. Melinda, do you want to be at 3? Okay, got it. His little face. Just tiny. What happened? Did it? Oh, I was looking under it for. Okay, Melinda, thank you. Perfect. There we go. Next up in the summer series, I have this girl is holding an ice cream cone. She's a little bunny rabbit. She's got a little blue jumper, skirt, with a little cottontail sticking out underneath. She is from, I think most of these, 94. It's on the back on the blue and her sticker on the bottom. Put a little buck teeth. Like I said, the attention to detail on their faces and their features is just fantastic. It's big. I think this next one's one of my favorite ones from the summer series. Let's see, I'm gonna guess. Oh, fun. That this is a little chipmunk again. He's got a little itty bitty tail right there. And he's sitting on a blow up like seahorse or water toy. He's a little bit bigger. I think it's super clever. 1993. So we have the details of the critter and the little blow up pool toy that he's on. And there's the backside with his little stripes. Beverly Gardner, how are you doing tonight? Let us know if you are. Oh, fun. I do that too. Okay. So Bev's in it too for this little guy. I will write him down. I don't know if I have your information yet. Would you make sure you send it to me there at vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com? So I am, and hopefully since you've been watching along, you know how we're working these 12 days of Christmas this time. Thank you for your purchase. Beverly Gardner. Gardner. A 2 for the chipmunk. Perfect. Thank you. This little guy, I think he's a mouse, little gray mouse, putting on his shades, the swim trunks, his tail sticking out the back, curled around the side. He's a $2 start. He's a little bit smaller also. Let's see, on the back, 1993. Right here on his shorts. And his sticker on the bottom. I believe he's a mouse. I'll try and hold him differently so you can see his ears. There we go. Putting his shades on. This big. These guys are all hanging out at the beach and the carnival or whatever together. Oh yeah, this is from way back when I first started putting stuff out at Mom's booth. And I don't even remember. Mom, do you remember what booth 103 was from? Because my numbers here start at number 226. So this was the first couple hundred things I even tagged for putting out at a booth. Little teddy bear holding his surfboard at the beach. Got his trunks on. Tucking that board under his arm. He's a $2 start. Where are you marked? Well, oh, there it is. It's on the surfboard. 1993. Right here on this back side of the surfboard. Kind of see where the letters are. And there's this little sticker. A couple. Oh, yeah, you're right. I betcha. Boy, that was back a few years ago. What would you say? 90? No, probably early 2000s. Thought that when you were there, because Caitlin and Caitlin was probably close to kindergarten or so. You're in there. All right, last summer guy is a hippo in his inflatable little swimming ring. He's got his swimming outfit on underneath. And here's his sticker. Let me look for a year. 1993 on the inner tube right there. I like the little hippopotamus. He's holding on for dear life, ready to jump in. Jumping in. Okay. Last of the summer is an Uncle Sam little goat. Kristen, you want the hippopotamus? You got it. Perfect. And you're already on there. Thank you. So again, Uncle Sam, he's got the long tails. I think that's just part of the, yep, that's part of the sticker that I pulled off. And the year is right here on his coat, which is 1992. And his sticker would have been on his feet, but right here, 92. Saluting. I do like the hippo. He's cute. All right. I have two spring style ones. First of all is the little hedgehog or gopher coming up with a tulip. He's flat, his nose is kind of sticking up in the air. I see midges that would like Uncle Sam. I got him for you. Let's see. Here is the sticker on the bottom, and let me find the date. 1994. Yep, they were having a little bit of a trivia about I don't remember what it was like pertaining to, but it was like the question was what land animal has the largest mouth? I'm sure you can guess. Yep, the house hippo. That's another thing. I didn't know about the house hippo until somebody started telling me about it. And if you haven't guessed yet, it's a hippopotamus. And so this is the other choice. This is another little critter holding a daffodil or a jonquil, depending on what we'd like to call it. I'm not sure what we want to call this guy. He has a little tail in the back. Kind of got a sailor style hat on. And they said that hippopotamus's mouths could open almost to 180 degrees. 1993 is that one. So definitely really don't want a hippopotamus. Because could you imagine? I think they're one of the deadliest animals in the wild, too. All right, I have a set coming up. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. I originally had it at $45 back in the day. That was the tag from it. It kind of looks like a mouse. Okay, we can go with that. They originally were about $3 or $4 a piece. 24. We can start them at Started at $16 for the set. Here is, these are the stepsisters. Now these are a little bit bigger. They are right at just under 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches tall. And here is the stepmother. Here is the fairy godmother. Here is Cinderella with her foot hanging out, waiting for her shoe, and the prince. They look like mice, I believe. Here is Prince Charming offering the shoe down on one knee. And the last piece to the set is the pumpkin carriage. So again, these are the bigger size, almost 2 inches tall. It would be for the whole set. Just hold them all up at once. I know I'm holding them by their heads, but yeah, he's just pretty pleased with himself offering that shoe up, isn't he? The detail on the carriage is really fun. I'm sure they had to be really careful before the licensing between everything, if they weren't doing something specifically for Disney. 1994 Hallmark, and this is how they denoted the set, was that little magic wand. Each piece should have that underneath as part of the set. Oh, this was you could buy, we purchased this through the Hallmark Ornament Collectors Club. So, here we are, and the last one right there. So, these would also be, I would think, something that kids could basically play with because they are resin or the hard plastic. They're not breakable like eventually if you slam them down on a hard surface they might come apart, but they're definitely should be much more durable for something like that. Okay. And now I have Valentine's. If you haven't known me, or if I haven't said it before, I love hearts. They were one of my first things I ever collected. And so they are always what I gravitated to when I picked up things. So I'm just going to make sure I can put together, if I have multiples of anything, super fast. And those two go together. And this one goes right there. So hearts are my favorite. So I always would pick up the Valentine ones. I heart you. The little bunny is a $2 start. This will be, where is he? 1993. Look at his little nose. It's almost a heart, too. He's just a little bitty guy. Next thing I'm going to do is try and make sure that I have these other, I know one is a series that they put out from year to year. I just want to try and make sure that we're starting with the right one. Oh, that's number 3. Okay. Don't think he's part of that series. Nope. He's a koala bear holding a heart right under his chin. He's a tiny size as well. There's the back side. Ooh, almost dropped him. Almost jumped out of my hands. 1987. And that would be right on the bottom. You know, remember the cookie cutter the other night that said, "I love you" with the koala bear? That would be this little guy. So cute. Oh my goodness. Don't think this is part of a collection. You did not? Oh, well, see, I'm giving something away. Someday there'll be a trivia contest, right? Oh, there it is. 1993. A panda bear holding a love heart. His little toe prints, little toe pads, and his little black and white markings. I'm guessing that he's a little bit darker, maybe with age, where that's a little bit not as white on the top. Yeah. No, the little white on the back is so cute. I'm gonna keep working on this series. Make sure I don't want to put one out that's out of order. Heaven forbid. No, that's not part of it. What's that one? That's a lion. Maybe this guy. This guy might be. Yep, this is number 1 in the teddy bear series for Valentine's Day. Little teddy bear holding this translucent red sucker. It says "Be mine." And on the back, let me see, where is it? Right here. It says 1 in a heart. And it's the first in the Valentine's Bear series from 1990. The first in the series is usually one of the harder ones to find because once they get it rolling and then everybody goes, "Oh, I love that. I would have liked to do that series." And then you have to go back and find the other ones if you want the beginning one. Let's see, I might have the next one. Midge is gonna like the panda. This guy right here, Midge. Again, he reminds me of the Critter Sitters. That little style. Okay, thank you, Mitch. This is number 2 in the Valentine Bear series. It's holding the conversation heart that says "Kiss me" with a little smooch on his cheek. And on the back side of the heart, you can see where it says the number 2 in the heart. So this should be 91. He reminds me of those brown teddy bears that they did a whole bunch of plush. I don't think that's anything crossed over into Hallmark, but they used to make them in all the different sizes. I like the panda. He's cute. And here is number 3. A panda bear holding a foil-covered chocolate heart saying "I love you." And on the back side, it's got the heart with number 3 in it. I have 2 of these available. This is 1992. Where did it go? I have 2 of them. He looks like he's chewing a mouthful of chocolate too. It's all in his cheeks. These guys are almost at 2 inches tall. Nope, 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches tall. So I think it's clever how they did all bears and then all different kinds of Valentine candy. I don't know if they carried that on past that, but I believe those are the only ones I have. All right, next up, I have a lion. He says wild about you with the ruffled heart Valentine. That's why I had all the hearts, Midge. 1991. And I do have 2 of those available as well. All right. Oh, yep, you go there. This is why working at Hallmark, a lot of my paycheck went right back into it. This is a little baker. All right, I see Mom and Cindy. The good news is I have 2 lions. So if there's nobody else coming in, I will write them down. I'm going to say heart lion. And since there's 2 available, 1 for each of you. All right. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. So I was starting to show this guy. I think he was another one of my favorites. He's a bear that's a baker, and he's got these hearts on the pie. He was not part of the bear series. 1988, right underneath on the pie. He is one of those ones where it's a little bit of a, I mean, he balances and stands up fine, but it was probably a little bit for them to get that to make sure that he would balance. All right, perfect. Thank you all. There. Let's do this one. This one I have 2 available also. Basically what probably happened was I bought one of every one, and then when I found them again, I would pick up another one. Midge, claiming the baker. That's a great choice, Midge. He is super cute. Midge is... right there. Right there. Thank you, Midge. So that was the other great thing about working at Hallmark is when things went on sale, I got first dibs a lot of the times. He's a little bandit. You stole my heart. I have 2 of these available. He is 1990. Just this big. Let's see, did I do? Nope, didn't do that one yet. See, I'll just be like, oh, this one was my favorite. Oh, this one was my favorite. Little fox. with a heart wreath. He's wrapping it with ribbon. Backside with his cute little tail. 1992. There's his sticker on the bottom. And I have 2 of those available. I haven't seen any of those around the neighborhood lately. I think we've had raccoons. The bunnies are still out in the yard. Mom wants a fox. All right, Ma. You got it. It's another one I have 2 of. It's the koala bear. Did I show this already? No, I showed this one. See, the reoccurring koala bear theme throughout Hallmark. So he's kind of tipped back, holding the heart, kind of like he's holding onto a tree. There's 2 of those. And this is, let's see, where is his date? There it is, on the back of the heart. 1994. Right there. This guy's a smidge bigger. Here is that first koala bear I showed you. So he's like twice as wide and just a little bit taller. There's 2 of those holding the heart. This one doesn't say anything though. Neither did that one. The cookie cutter did. All right. Saint Bernard. He's got his little keg under his chin with a heart on it and his happy little face. He is 1994. His little tail. He reminds me a little bit of Doug. Not a lot, but just a little bit. From Up. I see Melinda in at 2. Let's see. This is Saint. I got you, Miss Melinda. There you go. Another chipmunk. She has a heart kite. She is running, pulling behind, holding the string. And let's see, what year? It's on the back of the kite, 1993. Right there, and it has the sticker on the foot. I think this one is real clever too. This heart is really thin, and they have a lot of movement, and still got enough to stand up nice for a shelf. So cute. I would think the Hallmark, okay, stand up. I said you could stand up. Good job. The Hallmark design team would be similar to like the Disney design, I would think, in a way. So many clever artists, so many series that they've kept alive over, I mean, it's been, let's see, been over 30 years since I worked at Hallmark. A little skunk holding a ruffle heart and a flower. He does have it right on the back for his year, which is 1992. I actually ran into a couple that ran the local Hallmark store that I worked at last Christmas. It was kind of funny. Hadn't seen him in years. probably 15, 20 years since I'd seen him. He's just this big. Hi, Georgia. How are you doing tonight? We're working our way through the Merry Miniatures. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Made by Hallmark. And I have some pins once we finish up the little Merry Miniatures. This is a Valentine theme one. It has the paint. They're making a Valentine with the scissors, and the stump that they're working on is heart-shaped. 1992. I think it's cute. It's a little more up to the imagination, but a really clever way to do a Valentine's one without having an animal with it. Yep. Merry Miniatures by Hallmark. Kind of a Hallmark altogether, I guess, when we get into the pins. Kitty cat. The blue eyes holding a rose. She is 1989. She is holding on to that rose for dear life. Kathleen, I see you. Perfect. Thank you, Kathleen. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's where I got my first Fenton when I worked at Hallmark as well. I wish I had actually paid more attention when I was at Hallmark. And the heart before it. This one here, the little stump. That's the one you were looking at, Kathleen? The little tree. I got you. Thank you. And you're on the drawing list. Perfect. They have a lot of raccoons in these miniatures. This little raccoon has cut out the heart and put his little face through it. I got you, Kathleen. You're good. Thank you so much. 1992, and I have 2 of these little raccoons with their Valentine peekaboo heart. I think that's the 3rd or 4th raccoon we've had tonight. We're getting there. If anyone has, I know, they are, Kathleen. I agree with you. They're perfect. Another hippopotamus. This is a Cupid hippopotamus. That is also true, Georgia. 1990. I have 2 of those available. He's got little itty bitty wings on the back with his quiver of arrows. And yep, 1990. I don't even have to go looking for that right there. Named Rosebud. Oh, I had O. Henry's, the little puppy dogs. My aunt would get them for me, and they came in all different sizes. I probably had 3 or 4 sizes at least of them. This guy's a little bit bigger. It's a little taller. Okay, I'm going to say it again. This is another one of my favorites, 1992. I think it's a little bunny. He's blowing a little heart bubble or balloon. It's transparent red. Look at the little ears and his tail. You can see his little expression. So cute. 1992. And he's just a little guy. Right. Anybody else need a hippopotamus? We have at least 2 still available. I like the use of the different translucent material with the like the balloon and the sucker on this guy. So because these look just like the suckers. Remember the suckers with the words that are printed in the white on them that we get for Valentine's Day when we do those little Valentine boxes in elementary school? All right, Verlaine, I see you. I got you written down, and I'm going to put you on here. Yeah. I mean, they just captured so many little things throughout the years. Iconic from growing up. Thank you, Verlaine. All right, and last up, I have 2 sets, at least of the Merry Miniatures. Now, if there's anyone that you would like to see again, just tell me a description of it, and we'll find it for you. This is another Valentine set. This can start at $7. It is the mailbox, which is 4 inches tall. It's got the detailing with the flag, and there's a little butterfly on it back here. It's got flowers at the base. It says mail at Heartland. This was 1993, and it comes with the little teddy bear mail carrier to deliver your Valentines. He's got his little satchel, the heart, and his little bow and his hat. He's also happy coming to deliver everything, and that was the set that they put out together for Valentine's Day. You might need a little stool or something to get the Valentines up there to that box. Or you can be up, perspective is everything, right? There he is. There we go. It's about the same size. And the last set, they started doing these guys as a series too. They'd make them for each holiday. This little boy and girl. So this set will be an $8 start. We have the little boy and the little girl. He's holding a little Valentine behind his back and his little red and white striped tie. And she's holding a little Valentine behind her back. Her wide brim hat. These are from 1994, and they come with the little tree. It's got the carved heart in the tree. I don't think the apples or anything are heart-shaped, but got flowers. There's the bottom. So it looks like they are exchanging. Let's see if I can get them. Exchanging a little kiss and Valentine's under the tree. This tree is a little weighty. It's heavy. But it is cute with the little heart carved in it. And then they made this couple throughout the different seasons later on as well. So I think we have made it through the Merry Miniatures. I will give it a second for the lag. I'm going to make sure I have everybody on the list for the drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9. Pamela comments. Got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing somebody. I'm gonna make sure I get you before I move on. Oh, there it is. Bev. Perfect. Don't want anybody to miss out on the drawing tonight. I do have this set with the miniatures. I believe it is the mini ornaments, but it's virtually the same. No, they are the Merry Miniatures. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be a $14 start. It is a carousel with all the little carousel figures. I have a lion and a camel. I have a bear and a horse. And the last one is an elephant. Oh, come on now. Almost did it without knocking anybody over. Get in that little spot right there. So they all sit in there. This comes off so that it doesn't get broken. Just got a little hole for it to sit in there. And this elephant doesn't want to stand up. There is a little inset hole for each one of the figures to go in. Can you see? All right. You can see it on the bottom. I'm going to see if you can tell me the year on it, which is at the bottom. 1990. There's the horse. So each one of those little rounds fits right in the hole on the carousel. The bear, he's more of like a grizzly bear kind of style. The camel. Some of these they would put out like one figure a week. So every week you'd have to come into the store to get the one that was offered that week. And if it sold out before you got there, then sometimes people wouldn't have their whole sets. I'm gonna put them all back in here so I can hold it up one last time. And because they did it with the miniature ornaments too, where they do one a week and it would like complete a scene for the holidays. Right? They were pretty they got a great marketing team, this Hallmark. I tell you what. Now the pins I have are all different holidays. I didn't separate them from one to the next. I just put them all in a pin pile. We can start them at $2 each. And once we get through the pins, I think there's probably 20 or so different choices. This is the ruffled heart. No year on that one. And I believe I have 2 of those. I don't think that one's Hallmark. I have a French horn. It says joy with a red bow. Gold metallic. 1983. So Santa, kind of like the cookie cutters with the filled in color with the detail on the front. And good grief. That sounds terrible when I do that. Sorry, guys. No year on the back of that. Just has the Hallmark right here. I have two of these. However, one well, we'll put it at $1 because it has an issue. This is the Hershey's Kiss with the gold foil kiss, and it says Hershey's Kisses on this one. 1989 on the back. And the other one I have is a purple foil kiss, but it just says Hershey's Park, and it has a break in it right here. So it currently is just taped to keep it from coming off. So if you want the purple kiss, it would be $1. And that one says 1996. I'm surprised that they are a little different. I mean, I suppose they put them out different, want to make them a little different each year. But I remember having those. I think my grandma had one like that. I have a little drummer boy. Red Kiss for Cindy. You got it. That would be this one. For Cindy B. Thank you. Right there. Perfect. So the little drummer boy has no year on it, but this is an older one, I think from the late 70s, early 80s. Most of these are just under 1.5 to 2 inches as well. There is a unicorn Valentine's pin. Its heart is a little worn off there. It was red. Says 19, oh, the white, 1990, I believe. Really hard to read on the back. It's right on the back of the head right here. So let's see. Oh, I have two of those Santas. This one's in its original baggie. Contains a functional sharp pin. I was just looking to see if I had any duplicates there. That's the ruffle heart over there. This is about the same time period as that little drummer boy. They had a series of ornaments that they made look like wood, and that's about the same time period these came out. That one is not marked on the back. A little teddy bear Christmas gal, her fancy dress with holly and berries and ribbons and bows and lace. I'm gonna have to open that one to see the year on the back of it. Nope, not marked. Right there. Laura's on the wreath. Okay. Got you on the wreath, Laura. And I believe you are already on. No, you're not. I'll put you on the list. Thank you so much. Oh, we're showing the little teddy bear. She does not have a date on the back. This is a little older pin. Okay, open sesame. Back in the day when the Hallmark stuff still had a higher value, this one I originally priced at $10. This is Barnaby Bunny as one of their older characters. Got a little fading on his ear there. He's $2 today. He is a taller pin. He's almost over 2.5 inches tall. And 1975. Pardon me, you're almost as old as me. All right, Tammy, I got you for the Santa in the bag. To another sticky note. You got it. Thank you. And I believe you are already on the list. Yes, you are. Perfect. So there we go. There's Barnaby Bunny. That's the last guy I had up. Yeah, the Hallmark collectibles had a lot higher value back probably in the 90s to 2000. Little bunny holding a giant carrot. There's no date on the back of him. Just says Hallmark cards. But I do like that there. Again, it's the same material as the ornaments, the Merry Miniatures, the pins, all that same kind of resin material. A teddy bear in the stocking, and this is flocked. He is marked just HMK CDS before they were putting the years on everything. It's right here. Right there. And he's cute because he's got that extra texture like that little fuzzy bunny did earlier too. These are alive tonight. These critters are going crazy, jumping right out of my hand. Well, that one's not going to come out easily. This was a leaf in yellow, orange, and brown with the acorns. Does it have a year on the back? It does not. Oh, wait, nope. Just says Hallmark Cards Incorporated. All right, Melinda, I see you. Right here at the bottom. Then Hallmark Cards. You are taking the teddy bear. Which one? The stocking, I'm assuming, and not the little girl in the dress. Stocking bear. Perfect. Thank you. There we go. We saw the 3 leaves with the acorn. Here's a little Santa upside down. Here's a little dangle ornament or dangle pin with the stockings on the chimney. The back side of that one. It just says Hallmark Cards Incorporated. Right here under the pin. Oh, and the stockings move too. What's my face? The one in the middle wiggles. That's kind of fun. He's looking like a little surprised, like maybe something didn't go as planned. Don't know. All right, Tammy, thank you. There we go. all set. I was trying to keep them straight. Then I lost track of whose pile was where. It's all good. There's another little Santa. This is an older style Santa face. Come on out. Come say hi to everybody. You can see it a little bit better. Kind of got that old school squinty vintage look and style to him. Oh, and look at the texture on his beard. 1984. 1984 Santa. It's a good size as well. I see Tammy again. Thank you, Tammy. Perfect. I think I have 2 left. Again, if there's something else anybody'd like to see again. Oh, whoops. I was counting it down. I wasn't looking. We'll go back here and I'll just sit and wait. Let me watch the chat while I say it. So if there's anything else you want me to revisit and show again, just let me know in the chat. Or if you're watching it on the replay, put a comment in or send me an email. These probably won't go out in my booth until a couple months from now because I want to make sure that I have everything updated and rearranged before we put any more smalls in. That's for sure. All right, thank you, ladies. From Melinda for the Santa face pin. Thank you so much. I got him right there. Okay. I have a turkey. He's all the colors. Purple, teal, burgundy, brown. It's on a tan base on the back. Does not have a year on it. All the Hallmark stuff is just basically an automatic pickup for me. It's something I have looked at and for years. What is tomorrow's theme? Well, I'd have to find the list first of all. So let me show you the last pin I have, and this is a holiday Barbie. It's on the original card. Now there's a little bit of a bend and a little bit of the perforation on the card. 1993 Mattel. This is a big pin. She is 3 inches tall. You can see right there is her copyright. I thought it was great because she was on and it came on in the baggie, but you can't see through that baggie anymore. Let me see. Sometimes I haven't told what I'm doing next because occasionally I like to change my mind depending on what's going on. Let's see, what's number 5? Looks like I have jewelry on the list for tomorrow. I have all different kinds, and I was going to go spend some time, put more stuff in at the booth tomorrow. So sometimes it's nice to know I've got it all set, don't have to worry about it. And other times I'm like, nope, I need to switch it up like I did yesterday. I switched that one up a little bit. Sold to Melinda. Thank you, Melinda. All right, I'm going to write this one down. I think I have everybody written on the list for the giveaway tonight. Just making sure that we don't have any requests. I haven't seen any come through. Let's put some names in the bowl. We'll see who wins prizes tonight. I will be drawing two. Thank you, Kristen, for your help keeping up on that chat tonight. It worked. I thought it worked pretty well. I think everybody's got the hang of how we can change that on the fly for more than one person claiming an item, and everybody gets a chance at it that way. So I like that everybody gets to be able to get in on something if they really want it. So cool. All right, putting all the names, folding them up, putting them in. Thanks, guys. I had that when we were going through for cleaning out for the estate. I don't even think it was for the estate sale. I think it was before the estate sale when we were working on Mom's house. So before May, I came across that bag and I knew exactly what I was going to do with it when I found it. I saved it and remembered it and found it back and brought it. So proud of my memory. So thank you, everyone. All right. I'm going to pick two people for prizes tonight. I think we have about 10 entries. And everybody's in the little bowl. Verlaine, I have weighed. I think that's kind of become, a tradition for the 12 days of Christmas. And I have weighed. Let me see. Let me count in my head. I have close to 200 pieces that are going to be there for when that night comes up. So that'll be fun too. 1, and oh no, they're jumping out. 2. The first winner is, a new person, Beverly. Congratulations, Beverly. If you're still watching, you get to choose whether you're Kathleen. She's a local friend of mine, Kathleen. So on all these names go in with our previous names, including the two I just, for our grand prize at the end. Yes, congratulations, Beverly and Kathleen. If you're still with us, which Kathleen, I know, is one of my, notoriously, I put her to sleep, but that's okay. I love her anyway. So if you're with us still, Beverly or Kathleen, let me know whether you would like your prize to be a surprise or you would like to know what it is. So, good night, Georgia. Let's see. And if they don't answer us, Beverly's going to be a surprise. Perfect. Thank you, Beverly. And if you haven't already, please remember to send me your information at my email there. I appreciate it so much. All right, I wrote your name on your prize, and I'm going to put your name in the grand prize over there. And I'm going to do Kathleen on this one and put her name in over here. I'm going to have to get a bigger container. We're already in 4 days, almost filled this one up. So yes, Kathleen is probably sleeping. It's safe to say it is highly likely that she is. So, well, awesome, everyone. So Friday and Saturday, Kim is going to mod for us. Kristen has taken those dates off. Can you wait and hold our orders? Oh, yes, that is what we're doing, Verlaine. Everything for the 12 days of Christmas, I'm holding an open box, so everything will be shipped from the 12 days of Christmas together. Good night, Ma. But I'm going to start invoicing as we go along. So we're at 4 days now. I'm going to start going along and doing some of the invoicing. Otherwise, it gets to be too much to do. I think one year I had 40 to 50 buyers over the 12 days, and that's just too much to coordinate. So I'm trying to do it in chunks as we go to help everybody stay organized and know that it's moving and it's going. So yes, For sure. And I will be sending the final shipping invoices somewhere between Christmas and New Year's, and then I will start shipping after as people start paying. So that's kind of the way, so I can have a little bit of time off for the holidays, and I'm in the booth in the middle there, and still get it going and not be sitting and waiting for too long here as well. So, all right. If there's no other questions, thank you so much for joining me. I love sharing some of the things that I love and have collected over the years with you guys. And thank you for coming. Thank you for purchasing, hanging out, having a good time, and I'll see you on day 5 tomorrow. Good night, everybody.